Another great tip is to take advantage of the inventory system. Now, the inventory system is for internal inventory for your business, and is to help make sure that your products are, current, and to make sure that your equipment is working and fully functional, and that there's no issues. I'll use an example of an auto shop because it's one of our business ventures. And so at our auto shop, we have a lot of equipment that's used for car detailing and cleaning. And we need to make sure that the equipment is fully functioning, and we have to make sure that, chemicals are topped up and other products are in stock ready to be used by our staff. So we have an internal inventory system built into the CRM. And to access it, you can go to Admin, Inventory List. From there, it's going to pull up this page, and this is where it's going to list the existing inventory you have as well as the different types. So if it's equipment or if it's a product, and you're able to edit or delete those as well. And then you can also add new ones. This is also a great place where you can put in the vendor and the purchase link in case you have to reorder. That way you're not looking for, okay, where did we usually buy that from, so on and so forth. The information will be right there for you. So to add a new item is pretty straightforward. You click the Add Item tab, and then you choose if it's a product or if it's equipment, and then you enter the title, description, the vendor, and the purchase URL. That's the link for where you buy it online if it's available. So these are not necessary fields, but they are helpful. So you just have to put in the title and description, and you're good to go. And then Add Item. And that way that's going to show up here, and it'll have all the information for you in a nice compacted list. And this comes in handy when it comes time to do inventory reports, because this isn't just about building a database of the stuff you have, but it's about doing reports on the state of certain things. So is something broken, damaged? Did we run out? Are we running low? Are we completely empty on a particular product? So on and so forth. This is done through the inventory reports. Now, before I show you how the reports are done, and they're designed for the mobile phone so that it can be really quick, you can walk around your business and do the inventory by checking boxes. I'll show you that in a moment. But first, to go to Settings and Options under Admin, you'll see under the General tab, there's a section for Ask for Inventory Reports. And so you can choose what days you want to do inventory, for example. Let's say you do them every Sunday and Friday. So you could set those and hit Save. And what's going to happen is that every Friday and Sunday, you'll receive a notice from the system saying, hey, it's time to do inventory. And then you'll be able to click a link, and it's going to take you into the system so you can start your inventory report. It's just a great way of making sure that you stay on top of things, you don't forget, and that you do your inventory reports on time. Now, to get to the inventory reporting, we'll go to Reports and then Inventory Report. Now, from here, this is going to show a list of all your products as well as all of your equipment, and it's going to separate them, and it'll show them one after the other. For products, in our case, for example, with chemicals, we have, is it good, is it low, or is it empty? So this is really good for your inventory to know, like, are you good on inventory? Is it running low, or is it empty? And you're even able to put in notes. You click that button there and you can put in notes, and you type in notes there. Now, what you can do is, let's say white ceiling paint, we're running low. So we change that to low, right? Then we go down here and we say, okay, equipment, supplies, and inventory. The paint rollers. So actually one of them's broken. So we change that to broken. Then we say, okay, our wrench. Our wrench is actually good. So we'll leave that as good. And it'll update here and it'll say last updated. So even if it's good, you can still click it just to mark off that, I did see it on this date, for example, right? Then you can also add some notes. Good, but may need a cleaning, for example. Okay, then now our inventory reporting is done. Now what's going to happen, because we chose some items that are running low and we chose one item that's broken, the system's going to send an email to the administrators of the business, and it's going to say, hey management, the following item is broken, this one, and it's going to say the wrench is good, but it may need a cleaning, and it's going to say this one is running low. Now let's say everything was just good. So everything's good, we have no problems with anything. It's not going to send you an inventory report notice because everything is good. There's no warning that the management has to deal with. However, if when either yourself or when a staff member goes through and they do things, so at our shop, for example, when one of the staff members go through and they say, okay, this one is empty, this one is broken, at that point, the system's going to send us an email that evening, and it's going to say, hey, staff member did the inventory report and they noticed some issues and they need to be checked and worked on. So that's essentially how the internal inventory system works. It's very, very, very handy to keep everything running smoothly for your business, and you should take advantage of it.